Alright, so my question is, should old people be put in senior homes? Because, because they're old. Okay.
My opinions on this issue is that with the elderly people, I think that as long as they're like well and capable, like they should be allowed to live where they want and with like what they want, you know. But like if they get to a point where they're not able to survive on their own, or they need like medical treatment like constantly, like you know every day, they should have someone that's like specialized in that to help them with that without being in a hospital setting. And if they don't have family, then it is like nice to have a place to go and not being forced to live on your own with like Life Alert or something.
Right.
But anyways, like I think it'd be kind of messed up. Like you know, like there are young people, they have like their own lives and stuff to get on with, but you can't just like disregard the life of another person at the same time. So I think the idea of like the whole retirement home thing is like a good institution, but just not everybody wants to, because no one wants to live with strangers or be on their own, despite the treatment that they receive.
Wow, that was good. All right, Jose, what are your thoughts?
Ashley giving me a hard time.
Well, these people that you're talking about who, you know, need specialized this or that, it's not always just people who need specialized medication or whatever. It's people who are just too old so that they can't use the restroom by themselves or make their own food. Like
George Bush did 9/11.
Oh my god. I don't know, like basically the United States is in a situation where we're having a larger and larger percentage of old people. Do you know that? Like we're not a young country anymore. There's like a super large percentage of people
George Bush did 9/11
who just can't if they're not like physically capable of caring for themselves, like they might not even have like money to like hire somebody or whatever, and we just don't have the government just doesn't have the money to be like caring for them. Like what else are you gonna do?
George Bush did 9/11.
Government doesn't have enough money to care for the growing amount of seniors in the United States.
Survival of the fittest. kidding, I didn't mean that. Every life matters.
Alright, I'm gonna change the question. Alright, so say an elderly has a long-term illness that doesn't have a cure yet, and they only have medication to prolong their life, but it won't get better. Like they're still going to be suffering, and they still have a say whether they should take it or not. What is your opinion on that? Should families be given the right to tell them like, oh, just stop suffering, because the medication isn't going to like really stop the disease, but rather just like
are they allowed to do that?
Yeah. Okay, if it's an elderly person, like I said before, if they're able, like if they're like still like I can't think of the right word. Like they can still think clearly. Like they're still conscious thinkers, and they make like rational thoughts and everything. They should be able to choose their own outcome for their own life. Because like as a family member, they might think, oh yeah, they're suffering, but at the same time, like you might think, oh, they might be a little bit slightly selfish because oh, that's my grandma, I don't want them to die. But say their grandparent is like, man, this really sucks. I don't want to sit here and prolong this. They can have that choice if they really want to. So it just depends. Like it's just them. Just if they're rational thinkers, they should have a choice.
How do you know if they're rational thinkers?
I'm sure there's tests and stuff out there that determine that they're not freaking psychotic.
This is true. Alright, to Jose.
Hey.
What? Oh, about the like senior, like people deciding for the seniors? Well, obviously that's stupid. But I mean, obviously somebody should have their own say in whether they want to get a medication or not, unless you're talking about like a pregnant lady, or like oh we need to like do something to help your baby. No, well it's not your life anymore. It's fucking baby's life is more important than yours if you're being dipshit. But I don't know about old people. It's just Oh, but like, what if they're senile or something? They have dementia and they can't make like their own logical decisions and stuff. Well, shit. Then who's the next best person? Who's gonna like
Who is that person?
be in that person's best interest? I guess you should have a system where that person has like a form or something filled out. So like, you know, oh, if I can't make my own rational decisions, you should ask this person because they care about like the best decision for me. Like they should have a person for that.
All right.
Last row, pay attention.
All right. Thank you guys. This has been. I don't know I'll make up a title later. Grad practice. You see all these people right here? They're calling names. Yeah, we're having fun. We won't be able to do this tomorrow because tomorrow's actual graduation. But yeah, peace. I hope you comment, like, and subscribe. I think I get money if you do that.